Yo, so if you were to create a producer survival kit for long hours in the studio, what would you bring?
Holy shit!
That's my
this
boy
is the
Chat.
best question.
That's my boy Chat GPT, yo.
Yo,
Shout out to
so
bro.
yo, the first thing you need to make sure we're talking about food, water, shelter, just a 12-pack of ramen, and you need enough bowls just to put the water in it and heat it up.
Is the ramen for like when you too lazy to go get some other shit?
I mean, I'm
Or do you go through
I'm talking about like I'm not leaving the studio.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to like not order nothing. Your ramen. Boom, you got your 12-pack of ramen. Then, man,
Oh, the bitch is left.
I'm pretty it is.
Yo, it's Florida's TV. We live. We got another special episode. We live in the harbor, Baltimore. Got my man Jody right here. He not in the camera, but he right here. We got one of the top, the best producers in Baltimore, the DMV. You would say you're the best in Baltimore, or you would say you're the best in DMV?
Man, you know, we're just rocking out, man. We're keeping that. We're making beats over here.
Blessed, not stressed.
But that's not stress, man.
We got an innovator. We got an icon, a legend. We got Jesse James, produced by Jesse James in the house. What's up, man?
Man, what's up, man? Appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, bro. Like I told you downstairs, my first time really getting introduced to you was when you and Skola did an IG contest, like submit a verse on this open verse, and you get on the track with Skola and get the video.
Right.
How did that come about? Like, what was that process?
That was just.
Hold on, my bad.
Man, you good.
They say I suck at introductions and shit, man. Tell them about yourself. Tell them about yourself first.
All right, so about me, I was born in Arizona. I grew up in Carroll County, Maryland. I got into music when I was 15 in high school. I started making beats, and it wasn't until I was moving around, right, like working, so like when I graduated. But it wasn't until I was like 22, I decided to take it full time. My buddy was working at a studio, so my buddy Ira, he was working at a studio, and he just gave me an opportunity, and then that's how everything started, you know?
So how does it feel? Like, I didn't even know it was 5 years. So, you know, they say sometimes it takes 5 years to get shit off the ground. How do you feel like your 5 years has gone since you started? Taking it seriously.
I mean, man, it's been such a blessing. I've just been surrounded by really great people, and I don't know, it's just everything's paid off because I was sleeping in the studio every day. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't just going to the studio once a week. I was in there, like no money to eat. Like I'm buying the famous Amos cookies from the gas station just to, you know what I mean, put something in my stomach. So I don't know, everything just worked out perfectly, man.
Did you like sleeping in the studio?
Low key, yeah, I loved it.
Was it like a Mamba mentality? Like,
yeah, bro.
Like they don't want it as much as I want.
100%, bro. I didn't, like, I knew I was struggling, but I was okay because I knew what was gonna happen as long as we kept focused, you know.
So do you still do that? Now that the emotion is prevalent, you still sleep in the studio?
Yeah, I'm definitely sleeping in the studio, especially if I don't want to drive home.
Yeah,
I'm definitely sleeping in the studio, no question.
So what's the studio setting like? Your studio?
At the main one we're in right now, it's a real cool vibe. You know what I mean? Real laid back. You come in there, get to enjoy yourself, kick your feet up, have a little drink, have a little smoke. Real nice mics, real good engineers. You know, everything's good.
I'm saying like the sleep though, like with the couch.
Oh, what's the sleep like?
Yeah,
I thought you said what's the studio setup like?
Yeah, like the setting.
Oh man, it was always a couch. It was always a couch. It never varied from the couch. It was always.
You got like a pillow tucked somewhere.
When I got experienced, I was like, you know what? Let me bring a blanket from the house.
Okay.
Especially during the winter. Yeah, studios get cold.
And in the building that y'all in, like, is there other tenants and stuff, or is it just y'all right there?
Nah, it's just us.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no drama.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like when we first got in here, I slept a couple nights and shit. But I just ain't like the perception of it for real. Like I might be waking up to go brush my teeth in the bathroom. Right. I gotta walk by somebody that just really stood in traffic.
Yeah.
I feel like it fuck up the kind of integrity of the building type shit. But I be locking in still.
I mean, it depends on how you call it. Like you're locked in. You know what I mean? You're working hard. Like, it'd be different if you were in here bullshitting, smoking.
Right.
You're in here working, man.
Right.
Fuck them.
You think LeBron go to the gym and just sit down sometimes? Like, just you don't do nothing?
I know he's went to the gym just to be around and sit down sometimes. Like, I'll put my everything on that. Like, not that he doesn't want to get up, but, you know, sometimes we get as humans, like, we get drained out, but he just seems like the type of guy to show up.
Right.
Like, he'll still be there at practice, you know what I mean? Even if his ankle's tore or some shit.
Do you ever feel like sometimes you got that same thing you just said, like you go to the studio, you might want to knock out like 5 beats or just 1 5 beat, but you might just watch somebody else make a beat or just not do nothing?
It's funny because you just showed me that book, right, with Rick Rubin. It's what he said in that page I read with collaboration. Sometimes you just got to step back and let other people. The studio is a very specific place, you know what I mean, with a lot of different personalities. So you just got to sometimes just sit back, let other people cook up, listen to what they got going on, and then, you know, maybe you add something, maybe you don't. Like, it's all a vibe, you know?
Yeah, I'm getting better with my introductions and shit, man.
Nah, that shit sound good, bro.
Yeah, you know. Oh, shit. My nigga Joey taking a pic. Hey, shout out to my shirt, man. My man's Craig, man, at Infamous 8 Ball, man. They showed me big love, man. I had just locked in with bro like a few weeks ago. Oh, but you.
But me, I'm acting different.
Yeah.
Hold on, I threw this bitch on. I started walking different.
Yeah, you seen the shirt. You said, what the duck? Man, I gotta get one of them. Hey, yo, we having a Halloween party on October 28th, man. It's gonna be some, man.
Some go-go muggos.
We're gonna sell some fire merch, man. Curated by Infamous 8 Ball. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to the interview.
I like their shit. The 8 Ball shit.
Yeah.
I feel like a scrub for not buying any because I always see it. Chaz always had it, but I love that his logos, however they got going.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I learned a lot about business by just meeting bro, like, cause I've been on like the freelancing side, so I haven't really been paying nobody to do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So, like the way I just hit him up about like, yo, how can we go about getting some merch through y'all? Like, bro, just bing this how much it's gonna cost. I'm like, yo, I gotta be more straight up with my shit, cause I ain't gonna lie, I be kind of like thinking about too much. Like somebody asked me how much the video, like I might think about how much they got. You know what I'm saying? Before I charge them. How you go about like booking your sessions or selling your beats?
It was definitely like that. I was definitely like, I'm still worried about what people have in their pockets, bro. Like, not that I'm looking for more, just I don't want to. That's just natural, bro. Especially when you're a good person, you don't want to like fuck somebody's pockets up because you might genuinely really love what you're doing, and but that's also crippling for business.
Right.
You know, you gotta like know when to separate it. So that's just over time, bro. I've gotten better with that because it's not easy. I still struggle with it. I just have a certain few things I say now that like, all right, this is routine. Like I gotta say this.
Get his hip.
All right, so, like, you know what I mean? It's just having your prices together. And well, this is something I learned from door to door, right? So before you
like BGE type shit. Like energy?
Yeah, it was like that, but it was Verizon Fios. It was Verizon Fios. And long story short, you would hit them with, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you this, with this, with this, with this, and it's only going to cost you. Like, you just say it in that certain way. You know what I mean? And that's some old sales shit I learned. Yeah. That's just what I go for every time.
So back when from where I was about to start at, the music video contest for the feature with Skola.
Right.
How did that go about? Was that like a marketing promo type of thing?
100%. It was at that point in time that we all had a meeting about how serious to take the marketing, right? Like we were just like, what can we do? And it was just an idea. I forget who came up with it, but
they probably listened to this shit.
Right. But nah, bro. Like it's just very organic, man. We came up with it. We were like, let's bless the city. You know, let's give people a chance to get a feature with Skola because Skola never does features. You know what I mean? So we knew it was going to be a big reaction because you know what happened. And shot the video. The rest is history.
Yeah, that was my first time seeing it, and I kind of just held you to that regard. So that it was a smart marketing strategy.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
What's some of your new marketing strategies or like new ways? How did you go about promoting No Games? With Jesse James.
Bro, if you're not on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels, you're kicking yourself in your own foot. You know, that's where I see a lot of new eyes. You know, I can repost as much as I want to my story, but the actual reels and getting creative behind that's where all the marketing is. Yeah. If you don't have a big budget, in my opinion.
Did you shoot any videos for any of the tracks?
I didn't yet, bro. I should though.
Man, you gotta come out like Khaled, man.
Right.
I feel like you like the Baltimore Khaled, yo.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta come out crazy. Me and I'm not even gonna say, but
yeah,
I definitely
Chaz,
want to.
Chaz,
I definitely want to.
He's like the runner for the tape.
Yeah, shout out to Chaz, bro. I love that man to death.
Yeah, my favorite joint on there was Nia Long, the first joint, and then I gotta look at the track list, but it was like probably the second one with him on there. No, keep working.
Keep working.
Yeah.
We both like Keep Working. That's his favorite one. That's his favorite one on the whole tape.
And I was gonna ask you about the tape. Since we right here, I feel like you like orchestrated the mood, like with the structure of it, like the first few songs up tempo, then once it got to the song with 448, and then the Keep Working was right before that. That was more like motivation, then perseverance, and then it got sad, like with the like Nia Long, not Nia Long. It got sad. This joint with Shy Light, like it's just the mood.
Yeah.
How'd you go about structuring the mood?
You kind of just painted it perfectly, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that's exactly how I wanted it. That's exactly how I wanted people to see it. It starts with a lot of excitement, and then it just goes down to the spectrum. You know, it's just a lot of feelings, man. It's my tape. Like everything on there is like it's just feelings.
Was that your first tape?
No, my first official one with all the business straight. But I made a tape before. Yeah.
What you mean by business straight?
Well, one thing that isn't taught in the music coming up was how much paperwork is really required to make sure everyone's taken care of and make sure everyone is treated fairly, right? And like you got the BMIs, the ASCAPs, all that, but there's still like contracts that need to be signed for masters and like people knowing, okay, it's not just, yeah, you can use this song. We're splitting this so that way 10 years down the line, nobody can point the finger at each other and
yeah, like some bad boy shit.
You know what I mean? Like it all gets fucked up.
That publishing worth $400 a year.
You know, real shit. No, real shit. Yeah, exactly what he doing, bro.
Yeah,
I know they're sick, bro. But that's grimy, bro. That's how grimy this shit is, and like, but I ain't gonna lie. That's the exact reason why I didn't want that first tape. I took it down because I didn't want that. Like, especially in this city. Like, I'm not from this city, but the amount of love the city has shown, like, I want to always stay in good graces with the city and do it. So, like, when I was just so young, when I dropped the tape, but when I was looking back on it, I realized all my business was fucked up. I was like, nah, man, I got to take this down because I'm not going to have people out here thinking that I just musing the folk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I really care about the music.
I feel the same way. Like coming from Colombia is like, people in Colombia, like, I ain't, like, the respect I get in Colombia is all the respect I get out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people in Colombia don't really see everything I'm doing, but people out here, like, tapped in, like, yo, he worked on that, now he doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like the same type of debt that you got.
Facts.
So, like, with this show, it's like, I just genuinely want to talk to everybody that I'm talking to, but I don't want to, I want to expand too, though.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like once I do expand, I'm going to owe that loyalty to Baltimore.
For sure, man. And you're doing that right now. Like, there's people in positions, like, you're reaching out. Like, at the end of the day, like, folks got to grow. Like, you know what I mean? You got to grow and then show love. Like, you see it with everyone, man. Everyone gets lit. They go outside, like, and then they'll come back and they'll show love to their city. At least the ones we like looking at, right? Yeah. The ones that motivate us.
Who's that for Baltimore?
God, I ain't gonna lie. There's so many guys like, bro, Tech, Sko, Money, Jake. I love how them guys get back to the city, like, in their own ways. You know, you see the food drives and stuff like that. Sleepy too. Like, I've seen everyone kind of a part of some charity, and I love that. Because you know what I mean. That's huge. Oh, this is Jesse James. You're here with the floaters, man. I'm floating, motorboating, and show.
And you kind of ruined one of my questions. Cause you
said I ruined the question?
Because you said good googa mugga like 10 times already. I had hollered at Shy Light like, yo, what's something about Jesse James that nobody would know unless they was around him type shit. He was like, yo, ask him what good googa mugga means. And you done said that. You said that shit before you walked in the building. Why is that shit go-to phrase?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm so glad you asked me. Fam, when Sko got home and he was on house arrest and we were recording, I was recording him in the house. I don't know what it was, man, but he did something and then he just said, "Good, go mugga," and that was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Like I've never heard a funnier set of letters get put together in one word.
Right.
And I was like, "Where'd you learn that?" He was like an old head in jail.
Right. That was one of my questions. Like, did you get that from an uncle or something?
And I just stole it from him, man. I've said it ever since.
You gotta put that shit on the shirt, yo.
Good, Mogi. He's gonna want 10%.
Yeah.
He's gonna want intellectual property.
All right, so now I got these questions and shit.
All right.
You know what I mean? I was so surprised that you didn't have no interviews out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we here now, and I feel like I want this to be like for the next person that interviews you to check this and, you know, can do their homework. So can you share some details about your upbringing and early life experiences that shaped your passion for music and production? I need some real basic questions right here.
Yeah. My dad always listened to music, and I just love music just from the kids I hung around with, and just how it made you feel. You know why everyone likes music, but my dad always told me like you can do whatever you want as long as it makes a buck, and so I've always told myself I could do anything, but I got to make money on it. So that's kind of where I just got confidence. Like, okay, I could do music, but how am I gonna,
Yeah. Have you ever rapped?
Nah, I've sang a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I sang. No. Actually, I'm gonna keep it all the way thorough. Sophomore year, bro. Now this is crazy. I hope this never gets resurfaced. But there was this rap I did over like some Jeezy beat. I don't know what it is, bro, but it was so bad, and I thought it was so hard.
Put it out.
Yeah.
Was it Jesse James you went by?
Hell no, bro. I don't even
Might
know.
not want to say it. That shit might be up.
That shit might be, man.
It might be on MySpace or something.
Bro. Oh my goodness. But it was so rough. I decided now, like, cause I'll do reference songs and I'll help artists make their music, but I'm way better with like singing, like an auto tune. Like I'm not a good rapper though.
Do you help artists like with their melodies, especially like knowing like the pitch, then how they gotta carry the note? Do you tell them like sometimes like say like this?
Yeah, 100%. I only do that though, like to feed off of them, because I want them to have their original idea. So it'll be like they've already done 16 bars, and I might feel them getting a little stuck. I'm like, hey, bro, what if you did this? Yeah, that's it. I'm not writing these guys songs. I'm just literally would give them a melody. That's it. You know.
One of my favorite joints on the tape is the Shy Light joint. Like, how did that song come about?
What's Love?
Yeah, What's Love?
That's so with that one, of course, it was like it was about love, right? It was about the man and the woman side of the situation of what was going on, and I was just, I'll be honest, I trusted Shy Light, bro. I gave him this beat. And I trust him. I was like, man, just do what you do. Like, you know what I mean? I'll figure out all that other stuff in the back end. Just do what you do. And he did what he did, man.
Yo,
like, he just did what he did.
And you know why I came up with that question about like the moods and shit?
Why?
Cause I played the joint. Now I'm on my computer and shit. I'm playing it. Then I got high. I'm gonna go lay down a little bit. Lay down playing it. And I think I be having mood swings and shit. So like. Like the album just kind of went with my mood swing types. I started thinking about my grandma passed in March. I started thinking about her and shit.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Thank you. I started thinking about her, but once I started thinking about her, the Shy Light shit on and shit. Like, who the looking, I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Oh shit, that's Shy Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Bad timing. It's like, yeah, man, I'm on my feelings right now.
But the tape went perfect with that move for me. That's how I came up with that. I got these questions, man.
And long live grandma, bro.
Thank you, bro. Is there anybody that you do it for that
my grandma? Yeah, she her and my grandpa, God bless him, he suffers with dementia. I've just been taking care of them for the past year. I've had a little over a year, and so like.
How do you balance that?
Man, scheduling, just having my day planned out, you know, because if I were just go off the hip, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Setting apart, like I'm gonna make beats at this hour, help them out this hour, make sure someone's at the house while I'm going here. You know what I mean? Type of shit.
Yeah, so. That's commendable, bro. Are there any non-musical influences or experiences that have had a significant impact on your life?
Non-musicians or
like non-musical like influencers, or they could be like Robert De Niro,
right?
Or it could be like you playing basketball in gym class or some shit.
Bro, my dad.
Oh, y'all already asked that question.
No, you didn't. You said something else.
Yeah.
But nah, bro, my dad is the he just, I don't know. He like really gave me confidence. Just whatever I did, I could tackle it. You know, whatever I do, I can make it happen. And I owe a lot of that to him. You know.
Yeah. How here we go. If you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Michael Jackson.
Why?
That's Michael right there.
Billie Jean.
That's Billie Jean, bro. Like, I mean, I always loved his I saw this interview where he just talked about his songwriting process, and I don't know. I'd want to see how someone like that worked. Him or like Tupac, someone like legendary. If I had to choose between dead or alive, I'm going dead, 100%. Like, yeah. Michael Jackson or Tupac.
What about alive? Outside of Baltimore, you work with everybody.
Alive, a couple guys I really want to work with in the future, just because I like their music, is Hot Boy.
Florida, right?
Yeah, I like a lot of Florida, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very biased on Florida, but Hot Boy, I think. Hold on, wait a second. I think Rob 49 and I would make some hard shit. I think we make some hard shit. I'm trying to say people that, of course, I wouldn't want to work. Like, of course, I want to work with Drake, a little baby, but I'm trying to say people that's like, who I'm tapped into, right?
Rob 49 shit on that Travis Scott album was fire.
Facts.
Treacherous Trends and shit.
Facts.
You fuck with Travis Scott sound?
Yeah, I like Travis Scott sound. I'd be lying to like say like I'm bumping it all the time. Like, I fuck with it. I listen to it all the way through. Like, he did his thing. His fans love that shit. I listen to so much different stuff, man. Like, I might listen to the OJs one day. I'm listening to country the next. I'm listening to ESTG the next. So it's like I'm not really like that whole auto-tune-y type of thing. Like, I'm past that.
Yeah.
You know, especially when folks aren't saying much. And you know what I mean? It's like it's party music.
Yeah.
It's party music. That's just my opinion, but like that shit, I don't know. I don't be all the way feeling that.
If your music setup magically turned into a vending machine and it can dispense any 3 items you need to create the perfect beat, what 3 items would you get?
Oh shit, man. We would have a 808. Oh, a 808 that's just is so good and that nobody can copy. And then we'd have I don't know, you might have like a little version of me pop out. You know what I mean? Someone's got to be able to make all the beats.
Right.
I don't know, man. That's a crazy question. Like, I'd never even, that's some slick ass question.
You say plugins. 3 plugins that you would use. I ain't saying that you gotta get sauce, but 3 plugins that you typically can't go away. That's probably common.
3 plugins I can't go without. Bro, I need halftime. Like same thing as Gross Beat. I need Effectrix. And I need. I need a good EQ. That's all I need. I need an EQ, halftime, and Effectrix.
And what do those do for the non-producers?
So, halftime it just takes the sound and it literally cuts it in half and it slows it down and it makes it this weird thing. It's a lot of stuff that Metro used in his early beats. And, you know, it's been used for years. Like, you know, the weird sounds you hear in beats where it's like you can't really understand it. Like, what instrument is that? That's normally halftime.
Oh,
and
man.
then Effectrix, I ain't gonna lie, Effectrix just has so many little things. It's just it's an all-in-one plugin where you can chop things up, reverse a melody, put reverb on it, put a whole bunch of things. And then EQ, I mean, that's just like bass and treble in the car. Like, that's just a mixing thing. That's all that is.
Yeah, and it'd be a fire beat.
Every time I put it.
What's a guilty pleasure song that you secretly enjoy, but might surprise some of the people that you work with?
Dial Drunk by Noah Khan.
How does that go?
He said, what'd he say? Hold on, wait. I'm trying to think of the right thing to say. He said, I'll dial drunk, I'll die drunk, I'll die for you. Some country ass shit, man. That shit is hard though, bro. Like him personally, just such a good writer. Like, people that can say things in a song that are not so basic and that they make you think about what they said, bro. It's a good writer, Noah Khan.
Can you recall a quirky or unusual source of inspiration that came to you in the studio one time?
A quirky or what happened?
A quirky or unusual source of inspiration that led to a hit beat or production of yours?
Yeah, one time, I'm not gonna say who, but these artists were in the studio and they had got word that someone was outside that I guess they hadn't been getting along with. And they went out there, whooped them up real bad, came back in the studio, we made some fun, bro. That shit was hard. Them boys, I swear to God, that shit was crazy, man.
How that shit go? Whoop that shit. Get him.
It's close. I'm not gonna say, bro, because you're gonna know who it is. But nah, it was crazy. We back on? Yeah. Back on. Bitch, I'm back on.
We got Jesse James, man. Definitely a pleasure, honor to meet you, man.
No, I appreciate y'all, man. I love what y'all got going on here.
Thank you, man. I love everything you do too, man. You like top producer, yo.
Man. Nah, man.
Tape was crazy. Before I get into these last questions, I want to ask you how you feel about that song with 448 Reek on your tape.
448 Reek, man. A big shout out to him because I only knew him off the strength of his people. Roddy, you know, Skola, like everything that I've built so far. So when I was putting the tape together, I just reached out to him. I was like, fam, I just like this music. I was like, man, I really want you a part of this. Like, we could, you know what I mean? We'll do something special. It's funny because the day I hit him to come to the studio, he was ready. I hit him up like at 5. I was like, man, yo, can you be at the studio at 9? He's like, I'll be there. Boom, pulled up, laid the verse down. And it wasn't even the beat he did it on. We remade the beat and everything. And he's hard, bro. I like that little motherfucker, man. That little motherfucker.
He young?
Young as a bitch, too, man. I think he's like 20.
Yeah, that shit was
like 20.
Real pain, like on the track type shit.
Facts, bro. If you listen to him, like, besides the shit that was on my tape.
No, I ain't gonna lie, it was my first time listening to him. But I know the name.
Like, one thing about White Boy, too, was White Boy always loved that kid. Like, every time I talked to White Boy, he was like, man, that little motherfucker is it right there, bro. Yeah. And that's like, I mean, it just always made me take it serious. I was like, dang, he's getting charged up. Like, White Boy's like behind him 100%. Roddy and Chaz love him. Like, it's.
Did you have a relationship with White Boy?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely did, man. Long live White Boy.
Any like memories you have like dealing with him?
Yeah. Well, man, he was always fun, bro. Like he always make shit lighthearted. Like we'd be in the studio just 6 a.m. I'm tired as shit, but he's full of energy. Like, Jesse, fuck you doing? It's time to get up, motherfucker. Just make a beat. Like, he just was a good energy, bro.
Right.
And I don't know. Like I knew, bro. Like when, because you know Rax may get in there. Rax and Chaz may get in there, and then White Boy was in that video. And then White Boy's tag came from that song. So that's when I met White Boy, is when I saw him in that video, and he was with them. So we've always been connected on some producer shit, because the producer community in Baltimore, like, it's real tight. You know what I mean? Like,
I think you're responsible for a lot of that.
Maybe, and I might be just being way too humble, but like the guys I came up under, like Static, Certified Merc Squad, Pyrex, you know, these guys, like they paved a way, and like they showed me a good example of like working with each other, you know, collaborating. And I think, you know, they say Baltimore's a lot of crabs in a barrel, but like it's the crabs that know what they want. Like we work together, you know, like if they're gonna call everyone crabs, like the crabs that know what time it is, like they work together,
Right,
100% of the time. I like what I've seen, just being an outsider. So, man,
no, that's a.
I kind of went off. I kind of went off on a rant just now.
No, but that's a fact though, because it's a lot of misperceptions about this city, but when you really got a goal, shit, man, motherfuckers gonna come together.
Yeah, man, and it's all vibes, bro. Like, it's especially with the music.
So do y'all have? So I hear Skola talk about like working a lot with in-house producers. So other than Jesse James, who else do you guys work with often?
Yo, I mean, of course, everyone knows Elijah. Everyone knows Elijah, but MCM, I ain't gonna lie, MCM's been holding a fucking torch recently. Like MCM, I'd watch out for him because he's like one of them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he a genius too, yo.
Gotta watch out for MCM.
Yeah,
Trying to tell you, bro, because he's like,
he's not playing.
he's one of them ones.
Yeah, he definitely is, yo.
One of them ones, and I don't know what the future holds, but it holds something good.
Yeah.
You know, like
He got an old soul too.
good dude too. Like he came, bro. And it's like I'm so blessed for a guy like MCM, because at the moment I had to start taking care of my folks, and maybe I couldn't make 2 beats a day. I couldn't have beats. He was making them, and he was making good ones, and he's responsible for bro's last 2 tapes. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I like that little motherfucker right there, man.
Hey, so how does it feel though, like being so close knit, like with Skola? I work with an artist goes by John Wells, right? And it's like when we started working, you know, he's been rapping, you know, decade plus, but I feel like, you know, I just was around for a lot of the turn up, you know what I mean? Like as soon as we start working, but I was around when shit started to change for him, you know what I'm saying? And now he's about to, you know, sign some deals, and he was in the Rolling Stone and shit like that. So the question is, like, how does it feel like kind of being attached to somebody's success, but at the same time, like, you still have to make your own name?
It's humbling, for sure. Like, it's humbling, but it also helps that I didn't grow up in the city, so I knew the song Shining, but I didn't know who Skola was, and I didn't know like I knew that, right? I knew the song, I knew the video and everything, but I just didn't know who Skola was. So when I got the opportunity, through also a big shout out to Kid, we could talk more about him anytime, but he's the one who plugged me in and brought me around, bro. I wasn't starstruck, not because like he wasn't like, he just had star power in himself. Like if you've been around him, so like, you know, like he just got star power. But
Skola, I never been around Skola.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh no, it was your people. You said it was his people. But the thing about Skola, like with me and him, like he made me like, I don't know. Everything just felt like he didn't make himself feel too good around me. That's what it really was, and that's what's kept me around. And I think the reason I've stayed around so long is because I wasn't so focused on being in front of a camera. You know, like I would always see people come around him and they'd be on live And they be doing this little dumbass green shit, bro. Like, yeah. Like little, like, look who I'm with, bro. Like,
hey, hold that thought, yo. It was recently like when Blueface was in Baltimore type shit. It was on World Star shit. Blueface was in Baltimore. He just talking and shit like, yeah, yo, big Blue, I'll be more, I'll see more playing around and shit. And it's a nigga, and no offense to that nigga, I don't know nobody, but he just was like, he was on the live like, hey, Blueface, how long I knew you, yo? I was just like, yo, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
Yo, bro, like, in the back of my mind, I was playing it smart. Like, I'm not going to bring out the camera around a lot of these boys so they know I'm here for business. But it came from a place like, I'm here for business. You know what I mean? I'm here to record you and be the best engineer I can possibly can. I'm not here to get a picture with you. Like, bro, if you look back on my page, the most recent picture I have of Skola was a very recent one. It was for his birthday. And I don't even go to shows, but I popped out for his birthday. And that's the only picture we have. Like,
the last show?
Yeah. No, not the last show. The last one was at the arena. But his birthday bash. His birthday bash.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think I'd be lying to say that I wasn't thinking about it consciously in my head, but fam, when you're dealing with these types of guys, and minus the stardom, you got to think about the background these guys come from, the lack of trust some of them develop based off whatever happens in their personal life.
Like stress.
They don't need someone coming around just leeching. They don't need like someone, I'm with him, I'm with this guy. Like, no, I'm here to provide value, bro. I'm here to record your music. I'm here to show you some beats. You know what I mean? If we get a little video in the process, and that's how it normally happens. Like, I'd be in a video or something there.
Yeah. That's fine, yo. You're a cool ass dude, yo.
Much love, man. Y'all some cool ass dudes, man. I'm enjoying myself. It's a good vibe.
Hell yeah. Yo, so if you were to create a producer survival kit for long hours in the studio, what would you bring?
Holy shit.
That's my boy Chat.
The best question.
That's my boy Chat GPT, yo.
Yo, the first thing you need to make sure, we're talking about food, water, shelter, just a 12-pack of ramen. And you need enough bowls just to put the water in it and heat it up.
Is the ramen for like when you too lazy to go get some other shit?
I mean, I'm talking about like I'm not leaving the studio.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to like not order nothing. Your ramen. Boom, you got your 12-pack of ramen. Then, man,
the bitch is left.
I'm pretty sure it is. No, I'm trying to think. Bro, bring some fucking deodorant. Stank bitch, man. In the studio.
I got some in here.
In the studio for 24 hours. Bring deodorant. And what else? Fuck, man. Bring a blanket. Bring a blanket. That's a good one. I like that, man.
So noodles, deodorant, and a blanket.
Noodles, deodorant, and a blanket, man. Ideally, you got all the other stuff taken care of.
All right, so if you could swap lives with any hip hop artist for a day, who would it be?
Swap lives?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer the question when you're done too.
Skola.
Skola?
100%.
Why?
Because my artist, I want to get it would be almost like an honor to get to know him better. Like how I could even because I feel like if I knew him even like more than I do now, we'd be undefeated. Because I would know exactly what to do, like what bro needs.
Yeah. What about like on a lifestyle? Skola
lifestyle? Okay.
Skola lifestyle crazy.
Lifestyle, look, man. I was just had to jump in, bro.
Had a box of condoms still when it hit her.
Bro, crazy, isn't he?
Yeah, you listen to his music, that shit be crazy.
No, man, I don't know, like.
Maybe somebody you don't know though, yo.
All right, somebody I don't know. So
you can really dive into what you think they be in.
Just a hip hop artist?
Yeah, anybody.
No lie, I'd want to swap places with fucking 50 Cent, man.
Word.
I want to see what the fuck's going on over there. What the fuck, man? 50 too funny. He's too smart to just be.
Yo, if I was 50 Cent for a day, I'm starting beef with somebody. I probably just Hove like. I probably just Hove.
I'm leaking Ja Rule's music, man. I'm doing it all.
Oh man, I'm signing Ja Rule's son, yo.
I almost spit my drink out.
Can't refuse. Hey, no, but yo, I was on Jay-Z's Apple Music page today, yo, and like his top tracks on Apple Music, Drake, Rihanna, you feel what I'm saying? Beyonce, Kanye West. I'm like, damn, I wonder how you feel about that shit.
It was Jay-Z's.
Like, you know, you go to Apple Music and your top play song, shit was like Paris Morton. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like
It was his or yours?
it was his Apple Music page. Like, you know, if you go to somebody's artist page,
But it was Drake.
like it says his top songs.
Right.
So his top songs are like the records he featured on. Like,
Oh, you mean Jay-Z's?
yeah.
Let me look at it. Hold on, real quick. Let me go to my Apple Music.
I was just wondering like how he might feel. It's not really a question, but
How he might feel about it?
yeah, because you know he big dog type shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of people out here like have Drake at the top of their Apple Music. Drake is just one of them kind of guys. I feel like he's done a lot to be where he's at, and he's where he's at for a reason. I guess. How he might feel, bro. There's only two ways I could think he might feel. He might feel like, dang, you know, I might want to get back in there and try to make a hit, or it's like Jay-Z's made more millionaires than fucking
Bill Gates.
I don't know, anyone I can think of. Like Jay-Z's put a lot of people in position. He might not even give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like let's not forget Kanye was his producer. Like that man's been through some shit. Like he's been on a lot. So I don't know. If I were him, I probably wouldn't even give a fuck. But who knows? My ego, I might like. If it was me, I'd probably be like, "Damn, bro, I need a song for myself up there."
Do you got an ego?
100%.
Tell us about what do you think? What do you think? What do you think the difference is between being confident and arrogant?
Confident and arrogant. I think the only difference is how people perceive it. You know, like being confident is the same thing as being like it's all about whether people say, "Oh, I don't like that," or "Oh, dang, he carried that shit." You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I think you could be like arrogant gets into bragging, and that's a different type of thing. Like that's like bragging, like, but
Yeah, bragging be like, man, yo, the Mercedes in the shop, right? Yo, no,
type of shit. You know what I mean?
I did like some freelance work for this guy, right? He got bread, right? He was in the gym, bodybuilder type shit, right?
Yeah.
I met him over in Hanover and shit. I get there first. I'm like, yo, I'm outside. He like, all right, what type of car you in? I'm like, I'm in a blink. He like, oh, I'm in a black Bentley. I'm like, oh, I bet. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't miss you. That's like bragging, like.
Right, like, yeah, man, like, yo, bro, I come up here and start like, yo, I've been here with this person, like, bro, no one cares, man.
Right.
Like, confidence is when like you already know who you are, like, you know.
Yeah, I think confidence is correlated with patience too.
Yeah, like a lack of insecurity, because you can be arrogant and insecure.
Right.
You know, like confidence is when I'm not worried about what other people think. I know what I am. I don't know.
Yeah. I like that. We almost done, man.
It's all good, man.
If you had to choose between producing a viral dance track or like a thought-provoking track, which one would you choose?
A viral dance track or a thought-provoking track? I'm gonna say a thought-provoking track.
For real?
Just only because it might not make as much money, but it's gonna generate like I'm gonna have you thinking more. Like a viral dance track can just keep your attention for a couple seconds, and then you might see it 10 times, and it's a good song. But a thought-provoking track is one of them ones like it might change your whole life. Like it might help you through a time, you know.
Yeah. What advice do you have for others who might, like, you know, because like in the hip hop community, you're like a minority. So what advice would you have for other people that are like minorities in their communities, professionally?
I don't think too hard about it. Like, just be the best version of yourself. Like, don't like. If you're a good person, be a good person, and just carry it how it is. Do what you want it. Like, you know what I mean? You can't think too hard about it because it's easy to psych yourself out. Like, dang, I'm the only white boy in the room. Like, it's easy to like freak out real quick, but you can't like. That shit don't matter, bro.
Yeah.
That shit really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And truth be told, I think the only reason it matters is because people talk about it a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not as big as a deal as people think, right? But I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. Don't think about it, because at the end of the day, like people are gonna treat you like, as long as you're there to provide value, people are gonna treat you with respect.
Yeah.
Across the board, you know.
Value is the most important.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that there's not other places out there that don't like.
You want refill?
Don't refill. Nah,
I seen it.
Nah, but like
that shit light over there.
I'm more or less, man. Like, it's just
You holding an empty cup.
I don't. Yeah, let me fill it up. Let me fill it, 'cause you said it twice now. Let me.
I feel like you would have put it down. We in here, man. We got Jody Marino, man. You in the camera? I think he might be in the camera. Might not be in the camera. My nigga not really a camera guy, man, but he the camera guy. Right.
Most of the time, actually, sometimes.
But that shit, being in front of the camera though, that shit really, perception is everything though, bro. Like being in front of the camera can really, being behind the camera can change your life, but being in front of the camera can.
It's whichever one you comfortable with, whichever one take you further.
Yeah.
They both take you far though. Nah, like when you,
Depending on who you are.
yeah.
Depending on who you are, like, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
you want to speak for yourself, type shit.
Bro, like, but I ain't gonna lie, like, even to even answer that question, bro, like, I'm trying to think about it, like, cause it doesn't matter, cause it really doesn't. Everything is like, you know, like, you get the little jokes, like, laugh at the jokes, man. Like, we're here to make music.
Yeah.
We're here to have a good time, bro. We're not here to like talk about politics. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a place where sound is created, not ideas. You know, like let's talk about the music,
Right.
type of thing. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, and my grandma that passed was white, so
For
it's
real?
like, yeah, so it's like I know.
You said in the pet.
She passed. My grandma that was talking about passed.
Mhm.
She was Jewish and shit.
Did she do music, or was she like into anything?
She was in the Bruce Springsteen one of Bruce Springsteen's videos, yo.
Shitting me?
I swear to God, I forgot what song. I could look at my text, but she was in the she's at the beach and shit.
No, after this you're gonna have to show me that. That's crazy.
Yeah, she was just like a quick cameo type shit. But was she in the music? Nah, she's in the like culture. Like I mean, like she used to send like Asada Shakur money. Like, you know, like she was real big on black people. Like, she's probably the reason why I know that the importance of being black type shit is from her, and like how I gotta be careful and deal with certain shit. Like, it's from hearing it from her type shit. So I know how to like block that shit out for real. But I understand what you're saying. Like, it's kind of like people put so much weight on it type shit.
Well, and I only say that, by the way, from a 100% like my perspective. Like, there's a whole nother side of it, like, that has nothing to do with music.
And there's different type of people too.
Right. Like, there's a whole nother side of it that has nothing to do with music that, like, I think, like, you gotta, like, be conscious about, you know. But as far as, like, your question, like, I try to.
Hey, so if a rapper's in the studio, right? Do you, and you're like on the board, right? Are you talking while somebody's recording?
Like, talking back to him?
Like, say you're in the booth right here, and I hit record. Yeah, bro, LeBron some shit for real, man. Like,
type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I do, yeah, but like, one thing that anyone that was sitting next to me while I was recording can say is, I'll be so focused on the recording, I'll stop this conversation in the middle of whatever you just said. Yeah. Like, I'll be in the middle of like, yeah, LeBron is. Cause like, I'm focused on like making sure that punch is good, you know. Like, yeah, I'll talk to people, but it's the artist first, 100%.
It's like driving and singing a song. Like, you're
exactly,
on driving,
exactly. The driving is first.
Yeah.
I'll worry about what's on the aux after.
Right.
100%.
This might be my last question, man.
Cool, man.
All right, do you have any pre-session rituals? Like, you know, you about to have a 5-hour session. You might have an 8-hour session or some shit. Like, what are you doing before you get to the studio or before the artist gets there?
I mean, I'm not even going to sit up here and give I don't have like a set ritual, but I like to be the type of guy that's not there like right on time, like a little bit early. You know what I mean? And make sure everything's set up. And do the mic checks, whatever it is. Like, and I feel like that goes into any field. Like, you're there 15 minutes early just to make sure the job looks good. Like, you were here early. Like, when I called you, you were here. I was here early too, but I was like calling you. I was like, man, where you at? He's like, I'm already here. So I think that just goes across the board. I just show up early, man.
Yeah. Hey, it was a Kobe Bryant clip I seen today, yo, and he was like, "There's no point in doubting because you're gonna win and you're gonna lose sometimes. Like, but doubting it, like, it's really no fucking point of it because shit's gonna happen. Like, you just gotta kind of, if you lose, take note of it. Like, all right, how can I prevent that next time? Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like losing is the biggest part of winning. Like, losing is what, like, you cannot win if you don't know how to lose. You know what I mean? Like, there's the amount of losses you take to get one win is absolutely incredible. And that's why I feel like you can't, I don't know, that's why I feel like people give up, man. Like, they don't get told no enough. They're not like, they don't get slapped around enough. And it's like, truth is, like, you got to know those certain things to know what not to do. Like, you got to know how to fuck up in order to win. You know what I mean? Because if you just know how to win and then you fuck up, you might crash out and everything is gone. Compared to the person like Jay-Z who got denied from a label dozens of times, but look at him now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that man knows how to lose. Yeah. Like, LeBron James, he knows how to lose. You know what I mean? And that's why the wins are so big. I'm so big on like, you know, like, it's crazy you even bring up losing because I'm so big on, like, taking, like, understanding your L's.
Yeah, this is you. It's your time. Say whatever you want.
No, you're good. Nah, for sure. Like, bro, I'm so big on just understanding L's because all them corny, like, oh, it's not loss, it's just lesson, fam. You really learn a lot from when you fuck up about yourself. Like, and especially if you don't blame anybody else and you just blame yourself for every little thing. Maybe not even because it's your fault, but you do it just knowing that I can only improve myself from this. You know what I mean? Like, this person showed up late, or well, like, okay, well, I could have told him, hey, traffic's gonna be bad at this time. Literally blaming yourself for every little thing I'm trying to tell you, man. Yeah. Like, it's learn how to lose. If you learn how to lose, you'll win faster than anyone.
You think that it's important for a person to know themselves before they, like, you know what I'm saying, get into any endeavor. So, like, let's say, like, I'm 15, 16 years old, I want to be a producer and shit. You think it's better for me to know what I want to do in life or know myself first before I put myself out there? Because a lot of people, they take these L's and shit because they don't even know what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
omit the 15, 16-year-old part of that. They could be any age.
I know. It's a good question because, you know, for someone who's not like a 15 or 16-year-old that's not experienced in a lot of life lessons, it could be fucking devastating, right? And I think that's where good parenting comes, like telling your kid like it's okay to lose, like, you know what I mean? Even down to the Pee Wee League of football.
You hear that, Dad?
Huh?
Nah, keep on.
Right? No, like, even down to the Pee Wee League of football, like, if your kid, like, you gotta tell your kid, like, no, it's okay that you didn't get a trophy. Like, you gotta work hard next year. Like, certain things like that, I think, grow into a kid's character, right? It's when kids aren't told no enough, and they're always told yes their whole life, and then they dive into something, and then they get hit with a fucking smack of reality. You know what I mean? Like, what do you expect, kid? Like, but you didn't want to listen to your parents when said life was hard, right? Like, man, I don't have sympathy for that. Like, folks gotta know how to lose, man. Like, at the end of the day, because it's a fucked world. Yeah, it's a fucked world, and, like, you gotta try your best. Whatever your lane is, you gotta go hard. And I can only say that I know how to take no's so much, like, losses, because I did door to door. And you wouldn't believe the amount of doors that were slammed in my face over 3 years. Yeah. Every single day, 6 days a week, I was working. That should be fun
slamming that door. Man, nigga, I'm on a game.
Oh, bullshit ass cable. I don't want this fucking cable, bitch. My internet's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro. that's what taught me how to take like punches to the face. But you just got to know how to do that. Like it's something you got to learn. Like you can't learn it in school. You got to be just in it. Whatever you do. That's how I feel. Like and I'm sorry, I just rambled a little bit, but it's going back to what you said. It is knowing yourself. It's knowing that, like, I know I'm not a shithead. I know I'm a good-ass person. I work hard. And this is just a temporary setback for what I know I can accomplish, you know? Because Jay-Z got his first album, like, turned down like 5-6 times, right? 5-10 times. I don't know. This shit was turned down. Yeah. But imagine turning Jay-Z. Imagine you right now turning Jay-Z down. People did it.
Right.
People looked him in his face and turned him down, man.
Like, oh, no, it's not.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit's crazy to think about. People did the same thing with Drake.
Yeah.
Like, but one thing they knew how to do is they took losses. They're like, okay, that's fine. I'm good. I'm standing on 10. I'm all right, you know?
Yeah. Nah, that's the clip we need. I'm gonna be the first clip I'll post, yo. Jesse James, How to Lose. Hey, but man, it's been a great interview.
It's been a great interview, bro. Thank you. I love what y'all got going on here, man. This is something for the books.
Thank you, bro. And we're gonna close it out, man. I'm your boy Nero. It's the Floaters. We got my man Jody right here behind me. You like Jody, yo? He got a couple nicknames and shit. Jody,
like
Worthy.
Jody slick.
What you think it's harder, Jody, Worthy, or Jay?
Jody or Jay?
Was Worthy with no O though?
Worthy with no O? Is that what people call you? Nah, Jay or Jody.
All right, I'm gonna get
Jay,
Jody right here.
Make it simple.
Hey, why do you do the PROD Jesse Space James?
It comes from the SoundCloud days when folks used to put at the end of the song, produced by whatever producer. It was like the Little Pump Smoke Perp days. Like, produced by, what was his name?
Space Ghost Perp?
No, what was his fucking name? Danny something. No. Is the one who... Yeah, producer. Ronnie J. Produced by, like, you know what I mean? That's when I first, like, saw. I was like, damn, I fuck with that, so. Produced by Jesse James.
Yeah. Hey man, this is one of my favorite interviews, man. I'm glad we did this, man. We did our thing, man. And yeah, man, we out, man. Shit.
I love that, bro. Hey,
anything you want to tell them to follow? You got anything coming out? Type shit.
Listen, man. We're just, everything coming out is coming out right now. So just tap in. Well, I appreciate these guys right here. These guys are creating something so special for us in the city, especially. So, thank y'all for tapping in, man. It's the Floaters.